you 4 years ago have been coming down here basically to kiss the ring. Did they change or did you change?
Well, maybe we all changed. I think they've gained a lot of respect. I think they looked at the mandate that we got. As you know, we won the popular vote.
This is a good answer, for it suggests a middle ground, even if he didn't have to give an inch. And it gives Dems a path forward out of the darkness. We all changed. Funny, Trump may turn out to be the greatest ally for the Democratic Party, but not for the reason the media thinks. Trump is their Moses, and that he's parting the sea so Dems can flee their extremism and seek sanctuary in common sense. Just when you thought he couldn't do any more for the Jews, now this. Maybe they're finally ready to get rid of their golden cows. Now, the Trump effect gives you the green light to talk in real terms about real problems. So now Dems no longer have to embrace stupid causes. They can talk about illegal immigration, rising crime, schools. Stephen A. Smith, Bill Maher, Fetterman, they all seem freer. Hell, Fetterman looks positively radiant. Like Frankenstein if they put in the good brain. And why? Trump made it okay not to give a about pronouns and focus on the economy, law and order, and yes, fires. When a fireman is coming up that ladder and it doesn't look like you, who gives a Yeah, I want mine to look like Ryan Gosling, but it's not happening. So when someone like Zuckerberg gets grief for now backing Trump, your instinct might be to say, too late, we're good. But as Scott Adams always says, all good things take too long to happen, including other people coming around. This is why conservative never-Trumpers are so miserable. Their ego won't allow them to admit they were wrong, for their hatred of Trump is tied to their self-worth. But thankfully, not all Dems are like that. RFK, Tulsi, Musk, when faced with new information, they changed too. How ironic for Democrats, really. The guy they've been trying to imprison for years is the one to break them out of their own. Brian, you have what's called the kill meat effect, which means everyone at Fox hates you.
Right.
How does it feel to see Trump have such an impactful effect on society after you have constantly criticized him for years?
You have no idea. You don't have the audio up in the morning, nor are you up in the morning. But thanks for the lovely introduction. I feel like you've never left. And obviously having a child has changed you. It really mellowed you out. Can't wait for, I'm going to have to deprogram that kid before she goes to school. All right. So a couple of things. I mean, this is going to be... Well, I had no idea that you were against him early. That was the first time I saw those.
Oh, I was
I did not know. I thought you were kidding about that. I didn't know you were actually, and to bring that back. But just goes to show you, it is full circle. We have on the record, Senator Schumer and the Governor Polis of Colorado both said, you know, Greenland, not a bad idea.
Yeah.
We're open to that. Are you kidding me? Even he's like, really? So I think that's interesting. Fetterman, it was totally a fascinating meeting, Trump said. He's a fascinating man, and his wife is lovely. Really? Is this the same Donald Trump? This is incredible. I just can't wait for him to go to the Oval Office, and we're going to go back to the executive orders where he signs his name and goes like this.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
going to do that 100 times. I miss that.
That was amazing.
So I think what's going to be so interesting, he's blurring the lines. Your whole monologue, you didn't mention Republican, really.
No, it's all about Dems.
He's just pro-American. He's blurring the line for everything. And 4 years ago, he's not a real conservative. He's going to destroy the Republican Party. But sooner or later, everyone's talking about America. They're not talking about Republican. And that may get some people sad. I just haven't met them yet.
Yeah.
Because most everyone just wants to get things done. Can you imagine if we start getting things done and checking the boxes? I perhaps am naive, and according to you, not too bright. But I will say that I really think we've turned the corner, at least for January.
I never said you were not too bright. I said you were stupid.
Oh, thank you. I stand corrected.
Don't misquote me.
Right. You always correct yourself.
No wonder Ducey hates you.
Right.
All right. Dad, I don't know where I'm going with this, but you're still pregnant, and good for you.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thanks.
Reproducing a human being to add to this planet. Are you excited? Isn't it interesting watching these Dems kind of go, maybe I should listen to this guy?
I'm sure some of it will be good and some of it I won't like. I'm somebody who, it just depends on the issue. I don't hate Trump. I'm not on the other side where I think everything he's ever done and said is perfect, and I'm sure going forward it's going to be the same. There's going to be things that he does that I don't like. There's going to be things that he says that I like. There's going to be things that are going to be funny. There's going to be things that are going to be interesting. And I'm just going to take things on a case-by-case basis, and I hope that's okay with everybody.
Melania
but it actually won't be okay with anybody.
Yeah. I just hope that you name the child Donald.
Right.
That's all we ask.
only if it's a girl.
Only if it's... You still don't know the sex.
I don't, no.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
I wake up sometimes like that. Tyrus, does it feel good to be there first?
No, because I might not stay there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like everything to Kat's, I hate saying to point, but to
yeah, I know.
What you said earlier, to your point. But I think you have to take that with everything. I think what everyone has done is these are three reasonably intelligent men. And they saw the extreme of the left, and they were like, I don't want any parts of that. What President Trump did was he saw that nobody was standing around common sense and was like, hey, you know what? This is crazy, guys. I think I'm going to go with a common sense approach. And they're like, oh! So all the outer fringes had problems with it, but everybody who's a normal-minded person,
right?
He's not doing extreme ideas. Hey, safe border, I'm cool with that. Hey, I'm going to bring down inflation. I'm cool with that. You know, hey, I want to make sure that if you break the law, the appropriate punishment, you get it.
Up to $1,000.
No, that's stupid. See, I was with you. Now the pictures you post make sense. But and that's the thing is like he didn't do anything that any normal person would be against. Like, no, I want a criminal to come to my house and do what they want to, and then when they get arrested, come back in an hour.
Yeah.
No one wants that. So what he's done is he lassoed up comments. Let's not forget, President Trump was a Democrat way longer than he's been a Republican. He was forced to go to the Republican side. So he's not a conservative in the sense like that's always been. He's evolved, and we should all evolve. When you stop evolving, then you become a dumbass.
Hey.
All right. I got to move on. Before we go, we have a big announcement. We're taking the show to D.C. for one night only. We're going to be live next Monday, January 20th, for an inauguration special at Constitution Hall. Yeah, that Constitution Hall, not the other one. Go to foxnews.com/Gutfeld for tickets. But hurry, they're going to go fast.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.
If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing to my channel to stay up to date with future videos. Thank you for watching.